The Manatee County School District, located in Florida's central Gulf Coast, was facing a challenge. They needed to gain control of printing costs throughout the district. Whether to outsource or not to outsource was the question for their print center. This is the story of how they met that challenge.
We had various copy machines throughout the building where people were constantly rushing to in between classes, during planning, standing in line.
Before, I was, if there was a big test coming up, like a midterm or a final exam, and I needed to make a hard copy of it, you're talking a 6-page long document, I was spending, $20, $30 to make those copies.
We as teachers spent a lot of time fixing machines ourselves and pulling paper out and ink and finding printers, and just, it was a constant mess. Or finding a teacher who could come and fix it because you were in a rush to print something really fast.
In our school district, the principal had the authority to be able to negotiate a contract with a copier vendor. So there were numerous different contracts, resulting in some uncertainty as to how much our true copying cost was. After analysis, we realized that there were more cost-effective ways to have copies made in the instructional environment.
There's a lot of accountability placed on teachers. They don't have the time to do the job that they have now with students. We ask them to individualize instruction and do all those things for students. And to stand in front of a copier is not helping them plan or get ready for their school day.
Bob Gailey, who was head of the instructional media services and over the print shop in the district, came to me and said, how about sending materials to be printed for the classroom to the print shop and have it done there? You get a better product and your teachers don't have to spend time copying.
We really did not have a good handle on our copying costs. We knew we had copiers in the schools, and to some extent we knew how many copiers were at each school. We did not know, beyond what the billing invoice each month would show, what that was costing us.
Teachers are able to scan their work in, send it via the web. They can send it from home, from a laptop, wherever they have a computer. The work is submitted to us and returned to them the next day. So it's worked out real well for them as well as us.
We have become more efficient. We've increased volume without having to increase personnel.
With the Web and Scan to Print solution, teachers and staff can submit jobs using whichever method they prefer. Using WebCRD, electronic documents from Word files to web pages are converted to PDF using SurePDF, RSA's genuine Adobe PDF print driver. The PDF can be viewed on screen for approval before being automatically uploaded to the print center. Job specs are selected online, and the job is ticketed electronically using an easy, single-screen web interface. Hard copy jobs can be scanned on a multifunction printer, and users can specify ticketing options directly on their MFP with no computer required. Jobs are automatically sent to RSA's QDirect server, which schedules and routes the jobs for production at the print center. A confirmation page is printed at the requester's MFP showing job ticketing, account balance, and optionally thumbnails on the reverse side. No matter how a job is submitted, users can take advantage of the wide range of finishing options and paper stocks available at the centralized print facility instead of the limited options available on their local MFP. Jobs are produced on high-quality, efficient production printers. All jobs are accounted for and integrated with the enterprise accounting system for complete cost tracking. This solution consistently saves teachers as much as 2 hours a week, time they can use for planning lessons and working with students instead of making copies. In addition, the Manatee Print Center processes approximately 3,000 hard copy jobs and 1,000 web submission jobs each month, a significant difference in volume with no increase in staff.
And once we looked at what Accolade could offer in terms of standardization and being able to really help the end user as well as help the entire district, it was a no-brainer.
What our teachers have evolved into is using their printers on their desk more to create just one copy, and then having that scanned off and sent down. They're getting better and better now about creating a document on their laptop computer and sending it straight to Accolade and being able to make their copies that way.
If it's something that's already on my computer, then I just send it straight from my computer using the SurePDF.
Why wouldn't you use it? It's so simple. I mean, because it's like you don't have to worry about providing your own paper. You don't have to worry about waiting in line. Your copies are always going to look good. You've got a lot of options, front, back. They'll even staple it for you, put holes in it for you. It's like you know, our time is so valuable, you don't need to be wasting it doing that.
And within seconds, they've ordered exactly what they want. They know what they're going to get. And again, if it's in by 4:30, it's here the next morning for them to start their lessons.
The print quality is awesome. The copies always come out very clear. Whenever we have diagrams, which we have a lot of, just recently zoology received their study guide. There were pictures of microscopic cells, diagrams of different type of worms, and they turned out beautifully. They could see all of the structures that they needed to see. In the past, most of those things would have become hazy. I would have to trace over it with a pen or a pencil, kind of draw in some of the structures myself.
I totally recommend the program. It was so easy.
Accolade just works for us. It works and it's moving us forward. Now that I'm in it, I look at it and go, it is only going to make every school that it goes to better and better and better in the use of that school's time. I support this project completely in spreading it through our district and even to other districts because of the time that it saves teachers.